Hey y'all. All right. So, if you noticed this week, I was a little MIA around the blog and on social media. And that is because I had sick children. Taylor and I had our great little trip to New York. But as soon as we got back, I had one child with strep, and then I had another child with, mysterious stomach issues that I think we kind of figured out were allergies. But anyway, so I've been a little off track this week. Not a whole lot to post, but I did post about a roundup of attractive semi-flesh mount lights. I feel like that was a great little roundup because those are not always the prettiest. And I had to look the other day for some for a client, and I actually was surprised by how many I found that I actually liked. So, shared those if you missed it. I also had to cancel my Design Post Live date this past Tuesday due to the whole kid fiasco. So I do have a new date. I'm going to do it on March 29th. So same kind of thing. It's going to be about master bedrooms. And if you have any kind of dilemma in yours, I would love for you to email me. And I'm going to feature a few of those from those of you that email that day on the 29th. So I'll take some of your problems and actually come up with real life solutions for them. And so you get a little free design help on that day. So if you have anything, send it on over. Another thing that's going on, there's always something going on in this house, is I am getting a chair reupholstered. And I thought some of you might want to see this because I decided to go with the Dusty Blush Velvet fabric from West Elm. First of all, I always forget that you can order fabric from them by the yard. And I had lusted after that chair that everybody had, the whole Roaring Rabbit line that's out right now. And then I realized they sell that fabric by the yard. So I scored myself a little inexpensive tub chair. And I decided to go with that fabric. And I went, being the responsible designer I am, I ordered the fabric and then decided to go get the swatch, which is a little bit scary. And I was actually really surprised because the swatch, there we go, is like this. And I know it's hard to tell in a video, but it is not super pink, which for me, that's fine because I don't want a super pink chair. It's going to be in our living room, like I said. So it's more of a neutral and it's really soft and it's really pretty, but just thought I would show that if any of you are debating that fabric. That's what it looks like in real life. But I'm so excited and I can't wait to get that chair done and get some new pictures of my living room because it is right over there. And I've made a couple of changes. Started when I was talking about wanting a new couch, which I talked about on the blog, and then that went out the window. But ended up with some new chairs and some stuff that I'm excited about. So stay tuned for that. Also, today on the blog, I was directing you guys over to Mintwood Home because I was featured today as one of their designers. And that just means I got to go through and pick out some of the things that I love on their site. And there's a ton. But so there's some of that in my blog post today. And then also I kind of went through their site and made note of some other stuff that I love because they got even more new stuff after I put my post together. If you have a minute, definitely go over there. They have some of the coolest stuff. And I've met the girls, the owners, when they did a pop-up shop here in Charlotte. And they're just fun and normal and great girls that I like to support. So go check them out. And when you're there, check out, I wrote down my favorites, the Duval bar trolley. You will die. It is so cute. It's a bar cart. It's acrylic, gold. Need I say more? There's also the Donatella chair, which I love. If I could replace the chair that I'm sitting in right now at my dining room table, I would. And I think I would pick those. And then there's also, they had some new bedding. There was something, a quilt called the Albany quilt. And it's really pretty. I don't know. I've been on a quilt kick lately. I think because I'm working on some master bedrooms. And it's such a good way to layer your bedding. I know that husbands can be picky, and even some wives, about the layer on the bottom of their bed. You don't want anything heavy across your feet. And I feel like a quilt is a good thing, especially spring and summer, that you can kind of lay down there and actually pull up over your sheets at night. And I don't know, this one's really pretty. It's navy, so might have to add that to my little roundup for the Design Post Live coming on master bedrooms. But anyway, check out that stuff on their site. They also have a ton of really cool art. One that I included in my roundup. I'm obsessed with these like abstract faces lately that you're seeing places. And the artist that did that one is really cool, and she has a lot of other stuff on there. So make sure to go and see that. And coming up, other things that are coming up. The One Room Challenge, I've kind of mentioned here and there, but I definitely am doing it this year. and I just made a video. I went ahead and made one with Harper because we had to do some preliminary stuff for it, I'll just say. So she has made her debut. I have the video ready to go when that starts. The official start date is April 6th for the official participants, and then for the 7th for people like me who are going to link up. So make sure to come. I'm not sure the video will play that day. I might. I'm not sure if we have stuff to talk about before I get to what we're talking about in that video. But anyway, she is a future movie star. So keep an eye out for that. That's kind of it. I had a couple little personal things that I wanted to share because I know sometimes it's fun to talk about other stuff. This is, there we go, a new necklace I just bought today. And I love it. It's from H&M, so there you go, $12.99. Love that too. I think this is the prettiest thing for spring. It's going to match everything. It's just like that little rock quartz, and it's white, and I'm excited about that. So go get yourself one if you have an H&M nearby. And I also, I know, random little tidbit, but I figured I'd share these things here. When I'm sitting here working at the dining room table, I have our Echo that sits right over there in the corner, and I love that I can just like call out to Alexa. I don't want to say her name too loud because she's going to hear me. She's going to talk back. Alexa, off. But I love that I can call out to her and just tell her to play me some music, like my own little personal DJ. And usually I just like think of a song that I want to hear or an artist that I like, and I'll say play that Pandora station. And I played one today that I loved, so I wanted to tell you guys. I'm not sure if you are into Christian music, but I really like when I can find Christian music artists that don't necessarily sound like Christian music. Does that sound terrible? Some of it, I don't know. I won't say anymore. But anyway, Lauren Daigle is one of my new favorites, and I played her Pandora station, and the whole thing was so good. It was a bunch of people that I love. It was her. It was, oh my gosh, Hillsong. It always has great songs. And then Need to Breathe, which are one of my all-time favorites. So anyway, if you're looking for a good Pandora station just to kind of have on as background music or driving in your car, look for that one. It's really good. Lauren Daigle. And I guess that's it. I'm off to the weekend. Taylor and I are going to go up to our favorite little pub down the street and watch some basketball today. And other than that, we are diving into baseball. That's all starting. And then next week, hopefully, we are all healthy and I'm back on the blog. And I can't wait because I have some fun stuff, including more details on Eddie Ross that I brought up last time. So have a great weekend, and I will see you and talk to you next week. Bye.